no matter what they say, no matter what they do, they're always gonna talk. They're always gonna do some stupid shit. And they're always gonna say stupid fucking shit. Like, what's the point? Right? So, whatever. The world is hard. And it sucks, man. I don't even know, man. I'm just so stressed. I wasn't expecting to have this surgery. I was expecting to just go there and say, hey, you're fine. I'm going to give you a doctor's note saying that you're good to go, and then you can fly on by, and everything was going to go back to normal. But now I'm in this predicament. I just... You know what? Peace chaser. I don't even care about the haters. I don't care. I don't care. Hate on me more like you always do about it. Because I don't care. I don't care. I don't. I just... Most people do battles. Battle, girl. That's what I'm going to do. People battle every day, all these hours, and what am I doing? You know? Like, I'm already struggling as it is. I am. And I'm not afraid to sit here and admit that. I'm just not. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not. You know, I'm just... Set me back. What's up, love?
Hey, baby.
What's up?
I just got on. If you don't want to talk about it, it's fine, but I don't know what's going on. What surgery are you having to have?
So, it's alright. So, girl, I, basically, my job has a way of doing things, and of course, I can't go back unless I'm full back into, like, whatever the case may be, right? Like, full duty, ready to go.
You have to be able to do certain things and everything, yeah.
Yeah, and I have really bad low back pain. I can't bend, I can't twist, and it requires that kind of stuff, okay? And I was hoping to, my primary told me to go to my general surgeon, which I went to, okay?
Okay.
Well, my primary said, I don't think it's a good idea for you to go back, so I'm not signing a note saying that you can go back until you see the general surgeon. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Can I ask you at this point, have you had an MRI or anything?
They are getting it to me, but I have a hernia, so it's unattached. And he says if we don't do it, you can go into emergency surgery. Okay. So, because he looked at the CAT scan, he looked at all that, whatever. So he's the professional in this. I don't know. So he said, because you're having this back pain, and because of whatever the case may be, I think it's best if we go ahead and do the surgery as soon as possible. So we did it. So it's scheduled for June 3rd, which is going to be about a 4 to 6 week recovery time to get back to full duty. Okay. I'm in excruciating pain, girl. My lower back is absolutely killing me. My abdomen down there is hurting me.
That's what, when I saw you the other day and you were hurting really bad. That's exactly what it was.
I am.
And that's why you've been having when you use the bath, like when you get constipated really bad and you're not really sit up. Well, listen, I want to encourage you to not, that you're going to have to obviously recover and stuff, but the surgery, you'll be able to get through the surgery. But look, do you know how many people I have that literally come and tell me that the fucking surgeon didn't finish the job on the table, that didn't do all kind of things. Do what you need to do for you. The people that love you, Dani, they love you and they see you. Like, I don't know if you realize that there's so many trolls in this world. There's so many people. And unfortunately, you do have a past in you and your sister, and you get lumped with her. And I hate, every time I see her name coming back up, DramaTwins comes back fucking around and they start coming after you. That is just going to, like, I literally see it.
That's it.
Okay? So listen, you've got to realize that there's waves of haters coming around. You cannot let that derail what you need to do, because listen, it's not like, even if you don't have to take, you need. Okay, when I started battling, I was on this app for 4 years before I battled. 4 years until this past November. I never battled. I didn't even go live with people. And I started doing it because I was having my brain surgery. I cannot believe the doors that I opened and the people that I met just through you know what I mean, battling and talking and getting to know people. So it's helped more in that than I could ever know in meeting people, you know, different than just a chat. But I promise you that it's so hard to not get distracted when a bunch of people are saying the same thing. But when you realize that a bunch of people that are saying the same thing are all random ass people from a random ass YouTube video that's talking about something that happened years ago, and they saw how shitty your sister is. I'm sorry, but they saw how shitty she is, and they assume, right? And Danny, I'll be, look, I'm gonna be real. You know, I keep it real. You used to, and you admit that you used to do things for attention and you didn't realize, like, y'all, these are learned behaviors. Y'all all have to realize these are learned behaviors. I have learned behaviors of my mother that I am bipolar disorder is literally brought on by trauma. Do y'all realize that? I have bipolar disorder, been diagnosed 3 times. It's brought on by trauma. So when someone's been through trauma, they have to unlearn these behaviors. And Danny, you're doing an amazing job at unlearning these behaviors. When you get bogged down around these people, they're going to pull you down. But you've got to realize that the people coming at you saying their opinion, they have literally no outlook of your true life and what you've actually been through in your life
Right,
circumstance.
and the fact is that Gabby, I texted Gabby, I even apologized to her. I even said I'm sorry to her. I even said, like, hey,
And
listen,
listen,
I
even
just please help me
if you
this
did
one time. Just put
if
away
you
the
did
knife.
all that,
But you know what? Fuck her, because she said
no,
no. She said ask your
no.
TikTok friend. I said,
She's gonna exploit. She's literally. I've seen her literally beg you to battle her because she knew y'all were arguing and she
yeah,
wanted to make a coin off of it.
exactly,
And
exact. She
that is
wanted
just.
she wanted to make bank
I
off of me.
listen. Look,
I
I am a
knew it.
narcissist. Fucking, like, I had a parent that was a narcissist, a fucking ex that was a narcissist. They will control and manipulate you till the day they die, and
You know, like,
sometimes you just have to cut them off.
you know,
But
and
don't.
here's the thing, I don't want to have to do this. You know, I don't want to have to do this, but I this like
Right, you gotta hear.
I just want to get back to my normal self. Yeah, and by the way, those dancing videos are old. Okay, they were in my drafts for so long. Okay, so yes, calm down, little tigers, calm down. But yeah, all of those dancing videos, the
Dancing
one with the
videos.
tie. Okay, if you can hear me
I haven't.
snapping, you can hear that snap, snap, snap. Yeah, okay, right. That was old. Okay, I'm allowed to dance months ago and keep those in my draft and then repost them. People do it all the
You're
time.
allowed to do what the fuck
Okay.
ever you
Yeah, I
want.
did it on
Literally.
mine. You're right. And it hurt. Okay. It hurt. Okay. What am I supposed to do? I have to have surgery. There's no ifs, and buts about it. It is what it is. You guys are going to come after me no matter what I say, no matter what I do.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, for God's sake, can you give me a break?
yeah.
You
So
guys
what I
sit
would
there.
do, Danny, what I would do if I was you, I would start battling,
I'm
and
going to.
I
I'm
would
going to,
listen.
Peace Chaser.
I
I'm
would
done.
look, put a sticker up today and say, I'm starting to battle. Listen, this is what I started doing because my place is for mental health, so I don't want it to be all the time I'm battling, all the time, whatever. So I tried to battle at certain times. Like the first part of the day, I don't battle, and then the second part, I do. So that we just chill with my chat. I still get that intimate whatever time because they're like your chat is very much like my chat. They're used to just me, right? But they're used to it just being like, um. So I tell people, you don't have to support me. You don't have to sit here. I'm going to be battling for the next 2 hours, but I really appreciate your support. Anyone here, anyone that wants to tap or anything like that, and you just do it. You don't have to keep telling people why you're doing it. Like I would block specific words in your chat. I would literally, because these people, it always fizzles out, Danny. These like group of people that come through, it always fizzles out. And like I see you progressing, and then I see them just bringing up some bullshit, like some bullshit. And but you got to recognize it for that too. It's hard because it's affecting us to not get in our feelings about it. But I totally 100% recognize it as bullshit. If anyone has been around enough, they recognize. They recognize they just kind of, and it's people that don't know. If people don't actually sit and watch you and they only see the videos that someone's put together, they're
Yeah.
gonna form they're gonna form their opinion, and
Oh,
it may not be
absolutely
a
they
good
are.
thing.
Listen, I'm
Um,
not getting anybody. Listen, I have nothing, okay? And I am scared at this point. Okay? I am. Okay? I am. You know, I'm the type
It
of
is such a
person
simple
who's not going to get
situation.
on here and I'm not going to bullshit you guys. I'm not
No.
bullshitting you. I'm going to come clean. I'm going to tell you what's going on. I already told you I had to have
But
surgery.
can
I
I
already,
reassure you, Danny, that a hernia surgery, you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, did y'all do the surgery? You're going to be, and I promise you, I promise. Like, please,
I'm
you're
already
going to have to
freaking out.
recover.
I'm
You're
already
going to have,
freaking out.
listen, I promise you, so many people,
Hey,
children
mods,
have
hold
hernia
on, girl, hold on.
surgeries.
Hey,
Go
mods,
ahead.
can you go ahead and just delete, just start blocking every troll? Guys, I'm telling you right now, I don't need it. I will turn this back on to sub, and it will be on sub. Okay? All right? I'm done. Okay?
And
I'm
put a
already
sticker.
stressed out as it is.
Put a
Stop it.
sticker on your shirt and say, I am not my sister.
I am not my damn sister. That's for damn sure.
Well,
I
let's
will.
just get a shirt
Listen.
made.
I
I
ain't
am
like
not
my
my
sister,
sister.
and I'll
I
never
am
be
not
like my sister, no matter what the case may be. Never, ever, 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 ever in my life, girl, would I ever want to be like that.
Hey, look, Gabby girl said it's a super fast surgery and quick recovery too. I had it done at age 40. And I'm not saying this, Danny. I'm not saying this to belittle what you're getting done. I'm saying this to reassure you so you don't freak out. And because I've know a lot of people that have had a hernia surgery, you know, I've had a lot of surgeries. You can so do it. But I do think it would be good for you to start battling so that you can try and prepare yourself for going through a time that you can't work and until you can again. I think it would be amazing. But don't be scared and don't let fear rule you because you're going to feel so much better after. But it is a very pretty simple, like a very simple. They say when they give you that recovery time, it can be very like my recovery time for my brain surgery is a year. I haven't even recovered 5 months from my first brain surgery, and I have to have another one. But like I'm still,
All right.
you know what I mean?
I want to know from my chat, the 500, okay? Because my mods are going to start blocking people left and right, okay? If I start battling, will you guys come and will you guys participate in the battle? That's all I need to know.
And
Will
that
you
means
guys will?
even tapping and
And
comments. You don't
tapping
have to
will help
give
me
to
out. You can just
participate.
sit
It
there.
helps so
Danny,
much.
check your cash app. No, you did not. No, you did not.
Okay, and listen, I want to read
All
some of
right.
these
Yes,
comments.
yes, absolutely. I can tap and support. I can tap and comment. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. All right. All right. Until this week, listen, until the surgery's done, until I am full, listen, I cannot go back to work until I am full recovery. Hold on. Let me talk.
Yeah.
I've done my research, okay? I've done my research, okay? And here's what the problem is, okay? I cannot bend. I cannot twist. My job requires that.
Yeah.
If you didn't know that.
Yeah.
So all of you guys are sitting here saying, "Oh, it's an easy procedure," which fine, whatever. But to make a full recovery to get back to work,
Yeah.
it's gonna take 4 to 6 weeks.
Because the
It's
thing is,
not taking a week and then
even if you're
I can go
feeling
back
better,
to work.
even if you're feeling better, that's the thing, and that's where I'm saying I'm reassuring you. You can get through it, but even if you're feeling better, you have to be careful what you do
You
because
guys,
you
hold
can
on.
re-hernia.
I'm sorry. I've got
You're
some really
good.
coming into hate here. I knew this
I
was gonna
know.
happen.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna put it on sub right now until I am done. All right.
Um, but that's what I'm saying. You still, because you have to be careful. Even when you're healed, you think I'm good, but you can push that out. You know.
Oh yeah.
So you do. You have to rest. You have to be careful. And that's why I say you just don't keep explaining yourself. You just keep moving how you need to move. Girl, I'll battle you anytime. You know, I like battling real positive people. And I don't do like the toxic battling where you talk shit to each other and are just absolutely terrible. Because when you do that every day, you can't tell me it's just a battle. That's real life, and you're talking like terrible to people. Some people are
Thank
just
you, Liz.
awful.
I did get that, by the way. I'm sorry for cutting you off. That was rude of me to do. I am sorry. I did
Danny,
get that. So thank you.
I'm gonna drop down so you can like be with your chat. But I just wanted you to remind yourself to do what you fucking need to do for your life because no one else lays in your bed at night. No one else pays your fucking bills. No one else gets up and goes to work for you. No one else buys you fucking do that. And the people that support you on this app,
I know.
they support you fucking
Thank you,
too.
girl.
That's
I
it.
really
That's
appreciate
it.
that.
That's it. I love you, Danny. And listen,
I
you
love
know
you.
I'm here if you ever need anything, okay?
All right.
I love
Have
you
a good
so
one.
much and I'm so proud of you.
Oh, I don't know what happened. Oh, there we go. All right. I just want to say, listen, I'm not trying to be rude, okay? I'm not trying to be disrespectful, and I'm not trying to do any of that, okay? People, listen, I'm just going to tell you guys something right now so you guys are already ahead of the game. These people are going to call me a scammer. They're going to call me a scammer. I'm not a scammer because I'm showing legit proof, okay? You knew I was in the hospital, that I was septic, okay? I knew I was in the hospital, that I didn't want this to happen. I didn't say, oh yeah, can I get a UTI so I can get out of work and all these other, can I be septic so I can get out of work? Can I just stay in a hospital bed while I'm suffering in pain right now to get out of work? Can I do this to get out of work? I don't do that. I was going to work. You barely saw me on this app. You know why? Because I was at work. I still have a job, but right now I can't. I can't work. Am I scamming? No, I'm not scamming. Okay? I will show you any proof you want, okay, regarding of my surgery, because I have showed you that I have literally sat there and said, it is June 3rd. I don't know. My birthday is coming up. My goal is $2,000. Bottom line, once I hit that $2,000, it's over. I'm taking that and I'm putting that away to my bills. I'm not even getting a haircut. Okay? I can't. It goes to rent and bills, okay? Bottom line. It doesn't go to tattoos. It doesn't go to haircuts. It doesn't go to new clothes, new jewelry, nothing. Groceries, it will go to groceries, rents, and bills. Bottom line. This haircut, I can't do it. Did you know that when Good Times did what she did to me, okay? I have that in my back pocket, okay? But that's not enough, okay? It's not enough. Okay? It helped me out tremendously for a little bit, but if I had that on Wednesday, trust me, I would have already gotten a haircut, maybe a tattoo, and said, fuck my bills. Have I gotten that? No. You know where it went? To things that I need, to things that needed to go there. Because I don't scam. I don't take people's money and just say, yeah, I'm going to go get a brand new tattoo all over my body. So that's scamming. That's DB. That is called DB. Because there's a difference when you're on here and you're showing, you guys all know. So when I'm in full recovery, oh, trust me, I want to go back to work. I want to so bad. But do you know what they need? Danielle Jacobson is allowed to go back to work full duty. My job requires that because of the position that I am in. But you don't know that because you don't know where I work. I don't want to be stuck in this house. I'm already going insane. I'm scared. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't. I'm in excruciating pain. My back is killing me. Okay? It is. I didn't mean for all of this to happen. I didn't mean one day to wake up and just say, oh yeah, well, got a UTI, was septic. No, it sucks. I want to work. I'm not like G. G can't even get a fucking job. Yeah, I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared of the surgery. Like, it's 2 weeks from tonight, dude. Like, she's been here how long? She can't even get a job. She wants to just take all of your fucking money, man. And I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. She's a lazy piece of shit, man. She gets everything handed to her. Everything. Just because she has a kid, man. And I've always wanted to work. I've always wanted to work hard for what I want, dude. I bust my ass off. And I still get hated on no matter what I do. She is a piece of shit. She's got Aaron. Why does she need TikTok, man? depression sucks. I hate it. I really do. I hate it. You're all alone. You don't know what can happen. It sucks. Ma, just keep going. Just start blocking the people, man. I have come a long way. I want to change. I know I need help, okay? Everybody says go get a job. I have a job. You took the job away from me. Don't you remember? I worked at Academy and you kept calling my job over and over again. You took my insurance away, my everything. And you sit here and you say get a job, but you take it away from me every time. Make it make sense. You want me to go get help, but then you take it away. I got to Florida. Within months, I got a job. Within months. And then Gabby's been here, what, 2 years? And that woman can't even hold down a fucking job. She sits on live 24-7, man. I don't want the surgery, okay? But I'm in pain. I want to be out of this pain. I didn't mean to have a UTI. I didn't want to have a UTI. I didn't want to go septic. I didn't want to have to go back in the hospital. I hate hospitals. I hate them. I didn't want to find out that I had a hernia problem. I'm okay. I'm just stressed out, man. I don't even know what to do. Listen, okay? Listen to me, okay? I just want to go back to work. That's all I want. I hate being home. So many days, so many hours. I hate it. I don't know how anybody could do it. I can't. I need a break. I feel like I'm... I get hated on all the time. Even when I'm doing good, it's because of Gabby. When DramaTwins come up, guess who gets beaten on? Me. I get beaten on. Dani. Can I just come on a platform and just celebrate my community and just have a good time? Like, without people bashing me? Calling me a boy, calling me a guy, calling me fat, ugly, like... guy. You talked to me on the phone. You talked to me on the phone. You said, go ahead, call a wellness check on me. I don't really give a fuck. I'm not doing anything wrong. Shut up. Bottom line, I set you up. Angela walked away from me. She walked. Okay? She walked away from me. She didn't want to deal with any of this. That was months ago. She walked. She's done with all of it. She's done with the drama. She's done with everything. She can't do it no more. She walked. But because I knew that you were a little sneaky little rat, I was like, you know what? I don't trust this bitch. I don't trust this bitch as far as I can throw her. So you know what? I'm going to set you up. I'm going to start telling you shit. Telling you every little thing that me and her are doing all of this. Just to see if it would have gotten out. And it did. But she was there when I was sick. She was there because I was sick. And she was, but that's anybody. She did that because I was sick. Okay? But she walked. She walked. You're not sober, Amy. You're telling me all these things on the phone. Oh yeah, I've taken Xanax. I've abused them. Come on. But I don't put your business out there. So I knew I couldn't trust you from day one. And I'll bring my mods up here. I'll bring Reed up here. I'll bring Paige up here. I'll bring all of them. I'll bring Meg up here. And I'll bring Haley up here. I'll bring Haley up here. I'll bring them all up here. If that's what you want to do, Amy, I'll bring Allie up here as well. Because they all know. They all know. We were all in a mod chat. And frankly, Amy, you were in one of them because we were finding out who the fuck was the rat. So we were all set it up. And I'm like, I know exactly what to do. So that's why exactly I said that about Angela. Because everybody thought me and Angela were close. So I set you up, Amy. And I said that me and her were dating, but it's not true. All of that was all bullshit. And look, it came out just now. She helped me grow. She helped me whatever. I looked at her. I looked at her like a role model, like I did with Brat. Okay? That was it. But I knew Amy was a snake to begin with. So I'm like, you know what? I just want to see if it's going to come out, and I want to see if I could trust this bitch. So that's what I do. I set people up to see if it gets out there. That's not true. Hello? I told everybody that I'm like, okay, Amy was laughing over there. Good, let her laugh. Why do you think she's laughing? Why do you think she's laughing? She's taken Xanax, y'all. She has. She's told me. I never graped Enzo. Are you what the fuck? You're sick. You are so sick. But anyway, she's not. And I'm going to tell you something. AK also told me that all of you guys were saying, oh, me and AK were in a relationship. You guys run with every little thing. It's so fucking weird as shit. But anyway, the bottom line is that she's gone now. So if that's what the intention that you wanted to get, congratulations, it worked. But I was never in a relationship with her. I was in fact in a relationship with somebody very close to me that lived here.
Can I just say something? I'm trying to say something really quick. You are in recovery, you say, right?
Yeah.
And I am in recovery as well. I've been clean for 7 years. And something that we don't do in recovery is speak about other people's addictions, right? And I think you know that. Because
okay, but that gives her the excuse. Whoa. That gives her excuse to speak on my shit. Because all I said was I've been clean off of Adderall. I did not know Amy was going to have this